Hi, today I am going to do, I guess another, I don't know, quick get ready with me, I suppose. But I'm actually also gonna talk through some mascaras that I've been trying. So I'm gonna start off with concealer, and I'm just gonna do a really basic thing today. I'm just gonna do it on my eyes, so I don't like to do a ton. I just like to do a couple little dots. The shadows are especially bad today because it is very cloudy. I don't have like a proper setup or anything. I don't really have lights. There's a light back there, but that's it. And then I have my favorite sponge that I use like every single day. It is the Sky that comes with its fun little case. The worst one is not bad. None of them are bad, but it is one that I ended up returning because it just didn't hold up to all the other mascaras that I like. And the first one is Milani. Is that the name of it? Milani tubing mascara. It's the one in the green tube, I believe. Yeah, it's kind of like a green, like a minty greenish color. And that one I ended up returning. It was a little bit clumpy. Like I tried it numerous times and it was either like the base of it felt very clumpy and like it just stuck like a couple of my lashes together, or the ends were clumpy where there was like almost like a ball of mascara at the end of my eye. Or at the end of my lashes. I couldn't figure out a way how to make it like consistent and give it like an even application. The next one, the one that's a little bit better, is another Milani one, and that is, I think it's the anti-gravity one, which is funny because the reason I don't like that one is because it doesn't really hold a curl. I just found that like slowly I would see my very straight eyelashes just slowly start to like descend as like even the seconds went by. I just think that for me, I weigh the ability to hold a curl so high above like everything else, all of the other components of being a good mascara, that because it didn't hold a curl, I just immediately was like, no, I have, like I said, very straight eyelashes that like go down. So if it doesn't hold a curl, it's like immediate, like a return. Like length, separation, curl is probably my, top ones. And then the next one is, well, it is yet another Milani. And I'm not saying the Milani ones are bad. None of these mascaras are bad. It's just for me and my preference. I have a very specific criteria that it needs to meet, that it needs to hold a curl. And I felt like none of them that I tried held a curl. My favorite of the Milani ones, 10 in 1 like volume or something. I don't have any of them because I returned them all, so I'll try to like pop pictures here and there. That my lashes kind of looked the best out of all of the Milani ones with that mascara. But again, all of them, all three that I tried, didn't hold a curl. If you don't have a problem with like your lashes holding a curl, then that might be okay for you. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do some contour. MAC, what is this called? Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Powder. Palette, sorry. Are these the names of them? I'm not really sure. The next one, Maybelline, the Falsies Surreal. This one, the purple one. It's a kind of an interesting, I guess, container because it doesn't stand like most of like my other mascaras. This is the wand. It's very thick as well, very big and chubby. It is just kind of like a simple kind of wand. It is a little bit large, so sometimes I have trouble getting into like the outer corners, or like, no, the inner corners are okay, just more the outer corners. It does a really great job of volumizing, kind of separation, and I think it does hold a curl. Maybe not like superbly well, but this is also the non-waterproof one, like sucked up in all my eyelashes and really is just like coating every single lash. It almost feels like, if I could get an analogy, it's kind of like Velcro, like how Velcro kind of just sticks and just kind of interlocks on them instantly. It felt like this brush like instantly stuck onto like all of my eyelashes and just really coated every single one. One thing it didn't quite do was maybe a little bit of more length. I felt like yes, it did coat every single lash, but it kind of stopped at exactly like where my own lashes stopped. And I felt like it just didn't give me any additional length, which I kind of prefer. I curl my eyelashes, and then we could talk about my top 2 favorites. I don't know if they're my all-time favorites, but they're the favorites, like I said, of the ones I've tried recently. But this first one is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, which I think is supposed to be a dupe or whatever, a knockoff or something of the Benefit one, because well, if you look at the packaging, it like really does look like the exact same mascara. The other one I have is the Essence Lash Princess. Now I've heard so many people talk about, well, both of them, but I wanted to try it out for myself. So I think this one is going to be number 2, and then this one is going to be number 1. I think it's, well, kind of ugly packaging. I really just dislike this packaging so much. I think everything about it is just not my aesthetic. And I know this is something stupid to bring up about a mascara, because who cares about, you know, the packaging that it comes in. Sometimes you want your makeup products to look good, and this one I just don't think fits the bill. I think the shape of it, first of all, is kind of weird. The cap is like so much bigger than like the bottom, which makes it like top heavy, but that's not really the reason why I'm ranking this lower than this one. I started applying it to my eyelashes, and it just felt maybe a little bit drier. Decent job at like all of the mascara wants. Length, separation, not super volumizing, and it does hold a curl. It's the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. The reason I like this one over this one sometimes gives a little bit of an unevenness, coated every lash a little bit more evenly. Yeah, there are some things I like about each of them. These two are pretty close in terms of how they make your lashes look. This one gives you a ton of volume, whereas these I think do a little bit better of a job with length, separation, and all of them are pretty okay with curl. I've applied both of the mascaras. I don't know if you can see a difference. This lighting is pretty awful, but yeah, it just kind of confirmed again that I do think I like this one. To be honest, the length on this one is probably a little bit more than this one. I'll show you the brush as well. This one is more plasticky, and it has like a kind of bend in it. That's all I had to share today. Hopefully next time it'll be a brighter video, a brighter day. I will see you guys in another video.